Yeah, hello. This is Benny P on the mic, and today's video is about Margaret Atwood coming under fire from social media and how the situation is a great example of what I was talking about in a previous video. For context, I'll link my previous video, an article on the whole situation, and the article Margaret Atwood wrote concerning this situation. So first, I would like to say that I am aware of Margaret Atwood's work, however I have not read any of her books. All that I know from her is that she wrote The Handmaid's Tale, and it is her book that is the source material for the show, which I have watched the first season and really enjoyed it. Very excited for the second. I am also aware that she is a respected author and renowned feminist. I read the article about her coming under fire, and although I had reservations about the whole situation, mostly because I'm usually quite apprehensive of articles from sources I don't trust, because let's be fair, usually articles like this have attempted to take sides. So I searched for and found the article Margaret wrote, partly for context, but also because I was a little amazed that this situation became a thing in the first place. After reading the article, I was so thankful women like Margaret Atwood are in the world. Her words are exactly the material every woman who wants to be or considers herself to be a feminist needs to read. She's standing up and defending herself to a small amount of feminists that have prejudged the sexual misconduct case and are offended that Margaret is calling for due process. She's unafraid to voice her opinions to her critics and is being fair, which is exactly what is missing from the feminists who have attacked her, saying that Margaret has let her down, pretty much labeling her a traitor to the feminist movement, which is precisely the type of behavior I warned to look out for in my previous video. Margaret is what I like to call an OG feminist. She is fighting for equal rights for everyone. She understands that feminists can't expect equal rights for women and at the same time prejudge sexual misconduct situations simply because there seems to be a new high-profile case that comes to light every week, which aids to the perception that in every case the man has to be guilty. Everyone, no matter how much of a garbage person they are, have the rights to due process. And that shouldn't change because the loudest jerks in the room are being unobjective and wish to, without critically thinking, automatically defend their comrades. Don't get me wrong, any sexual crime is disgusting. And if proven guilty, that person should be sentenced for the crime. Too many women have had to live with these violations, and I empathize with all the victims of sex crimes. But to add a point, I am very concerned that the hashtag #MeToo movement has the ability in the future, if unchecked, to grow into such an intimidating force that it might pressure the legal system to convict someone accused of a sex crime only to come out after that the person is innocent, which damages the movement's credibility and intent, and further labels feminists as an unobjective man-haters hell-bent on taking down the patriarchy by any means necessary. And that is 100% not what any self-respecting feminist wants. We want to inevitably live in a world where we are all respected and treated equally in the public sphere and legal system. Forcing anyone's hand by intimidating them, even if you believe you have good intentions, is an act of oppression. And you cannot expect to be taken seriously if the hashtag #MeToo movement morphs into social media sex crime court of public opinion and possibly makes assumptions, attacks, and slanders towards people who you feel justified in predetermining their character and actions because hashtag infallible femcourt. Please keep in mind that one of the original intents of creating hashtag #MeToo was to have a forum where courageous women could open up and share their stories to inspire other women, so we never have to live in a society where women are being victims of sex crimes. I find it a little amusing that just after I put together a YouTube video outlining my thoughts on feminism, to clarify, I hadn't posted the video, but I did record it, I come across a high-profile situation that reflects many of my concerns. In the end, I want to live in a better world for everyone, where we can get to a point that differential opinions are voiced with the intention to understand and contribute, and not demeaned and easily pushed aside. But again, this is my opinion, and I encourage you to leave yours. I would like to ask for you to be respectful in the comments section, even though I know sometimes it can be really difficult. This is Benny P on the mic, and have a good one.